Yeah, Dieter, the thing is, like, if I kept the bus, camper van, and done nothing with it by now, then it would have rusted to pieces, like it wouldn't be worth anything. So I would have had to spend money on it to actually keep it in a place where I could sell it, and that would have cost me a lot more than 10,000 to do that over the last 15 years. So yeah, I don't really think it's worth it. You're right that it's worth, you know, a decent camper would be worth a lot of money, but it costs a lot of money to keep cars like that. Right, if you got the tools already and you're good at it, then it'll be more economical for you to do it. Well, Fists of Fury is now done. I could go to Novigrad. This one doesn't actually have a level. I said we do Keira next though. Let's have a look, see where this one is on the map, right? Oh bloody hell, he's right over there. I could have gone there earlier. We haven't picked up any notice board quests over here yet. Look at the size of this map. It's ridiculous. This is only one of them as well. The world map's even bigger. Look at this. We haven't even started exploring Skellige yet. Or Novigrad. I don't know, man, like,
Don't object to your white mug.
my dad's got classic cars, and he spent so much money on them. They're probably worth more than he spent. But not a lot, you know. If you add up everything that he spent and all the time that he spent on them, where's this on the world map? Then you know it's probably it's good that it was a hobby because he couldn't have made money out of it. There's actually a little question mark here, so let's do the question mark, and then let's go see Keira. Oh, why does the horse have to appear around the other side of that?
Come on, Roach. Slow now. Whoa.
Don't object to your white mug.
I thought I sharpened my sword as well. Maybe not. Also, you've got to find a buyer for classic vehicles as well. Not everyone's going to want one because they cost a lot of money to look after. Even if you spend 100 grand on a camper, you've got to have the money to keep it going as well once you've bought it. Not the same with a modern vehicle where you take it to any service station and they'll have the right parts. No, I don't need a swift kick in the arse, thank you. Alright. I'm gonna go do this question mark and then go see Keira. Now Keira's a witch, was she called a sorcerer? Is she a witch or a sorceress? I don't know. This is a monster nest. I can't blow the monster nest up, so I can't be bothered with that really. We don't really need to do that. I should invest in some bombs and come back. What's this,
Whoa there, Roach.
what's this thing marked on the map? Huh. Nothing here. That's weird. I wonder if I can go under this. No, I'm not swimming. It looked like there was a little circle marked on the map here. Never mind. You wouldn't know it was 8 in the morning, would you? And that's what I mean by the horse. Like the horse just, it's really hard not to get the horse to go in the water here. It just kept veering off to the left and I wasn't pressing left at all. Ah, it's some bandits. I'll kill these guys. Oh, nasty. Ow. That was cheeky. Jeez, watch your mouth, mate. No. Oh dear. I love the way they're so confident. Like, you're fucking dead. No, I'm really not. There's no treasure here. That was a waste of time. Right, so confusingly, Roach is the name of the character in one of the books as well. Not only is it the name of a horse, it's not named after a cockroach. Roach is a type of fish. So the horse is named after a type of fish, but there was also a character called Roach in a previous game. Which kind of makes it a bit confusing. Right, here's Keira's hut. I wonder if we have to go back into a kind of fantasy realm. What the hell's going on here? You see that? Are you seeing that? That's green there. What the hell's going on here? That's something out of the X-Files. Alright, I've got my Witcher sensors on full alert. Still got time to pick herbs, obviously. Loot all these bags. Ah, there's a massive herb garden here. Look. The Waitrose vegetable aisle is absolutely no use to Geralt. Just goes outside and like, yeah, something's definitely wrong here.
Why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel.
Why is there a Geordie emanating green light?
Keira, what are you doing?
Geralt.
I love the way her tits are just hanging out.
But now the Magi says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This
Like,
the lamp from the
you know,
elf
do
side
up
out?
your top a little bit more,
What's this
love.
about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later.
Is this a genie
Now, tell
who's
me,
also a Geordie?
What do I owe the pleasure?
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Communicate
No,
with
you're interested in
Geordies.
that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
She's
Yes,
got an
that's
attitude.
Exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
You should have been a member of the Lodge of Bras. You could keep him packed away a bit better if you were. Mr. Bonky says, who doesn't have an attitude in this game? I think he's right. He makes a good
How's
point.
it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Bit of an anachronism,
Long
that
enough for
one.
rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Changing the subject. Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure.
Yep.
The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded.
I think that name
Claims
probably
in the
sounds
village
better
are
in
that
Polish.
Peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Oh, she knows how to get. I'll twist my finger here.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not, the local peasantry is. The Isle, miss, you've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Her accent.
See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think. Your image. That's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
Keira is the least convincing of the voice actresses that I've heard in this game. She's not bad, but she's not to the standard of the others.
Alright, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
I have issues with the notion of just carrying around a Geordie in a glass lamp.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later, maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see,
Mobile
and I
phone.
shall tell you what to do and look for.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
So this is a good example of where they need something so they can communicate to keep the quest's plot going, but they're justifying this by basically saying, oh well, they're really rare, so like, because my immediate thought as the cynic that I am is, well, you know, why are people using megaphones when they what they call them, megascopes, when, you know, you could just use these instead, and then they've gone ahead and justified that, which is quite clever.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realise what I'd actually found until later.
Surely you
Think
need
it
two of
belonged
them.
to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
There's an uncomfortable, flirtatious edge that goes on between Keira and Geralt here. New quest item. Yes, we got the magic lamp. Yeah, so we can switch out stuff. Let's keep it on the crossbow for now. Now, what's unusual about this is the whole character of the Witcher. How do I get out of here? Is there a door somewhere? Oh, right. Okay, that was weird. His style and the style that's overarching through the first two games is, well, more so the first game than the second game, is he hasn't got all these super magical powers where he can overwhelm everything. He wins by careful preparation, knowledge and planning, right? This quest doesn't make so much sense because he has no idea what to do. Like, if this was a Witcher 1 right now, he would be sitting in a tavern, reading a bunch of books, trying to figure out what he's supposed to do when he gets to the Isle. But because this is a Witcher 3, he's more like, well, I'm just going to go there, and, you know, because this is a video game, there's going to be something that I can do to make this work. One of them probably plays better if you're today's average gamer, but it's less contextually relevant for the character. Double check the quest log here. A tower full of mice. Ha! Okay, so gonna take a 5-minute break at this point, ladies and gentlemen. We will come back and we'll play some more Witcher 3. Bonus points during the break for anybody who can tell me the name of the German folklore legend upon which this quest is based. Tower full of mice. See you in 5.